What is going on out there, peeps? All right, man. Good Lord. Good Lord. My stocks were taking a beating yesterday. So when we last left off, I was about 54%, which is still really good. But as you can imagine, since I've jumped on that gold and silver bandwagon, that train, I should say, that means that the majority of my stock that I put on my stock watch, obviously is affected whenever something happens to the gold and silver market. So yesterday it took a pretty good ass whipping, but we seen some rebounds happening today. On a funny side note, is brought to my attention that the one stock that I removed, which was the MGM one, the Vegas one, took off like a bat out of hell. I didn't think that was going to happen till the end of the year, but it definitely took off. So yeah, for those of you, because there's some people who did buy into it, and they're like, by the way, Pimpy, did you know? I didn't know because I took it off my stock watch. So for those of you who stayed into that and rode that bad boy out, congratulations, because my understanding is it took off pretty dang good. All right, just a quick reminder for those of you who are interested in buying into some precious metals. Please give our friends over at Money Metals Exchange consideration. The link will be in the description. If you're there for your first time and you buy over $100 worth of precious metals, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and you will get a free ½ ounce of silver. All right, and trust me, where we are right now, you're definitely going to want to get it. We have Pimpy's Investment Chat. It's the same name as the YouTube channel. In here, we do talk about gold, silver, foreign currency investments, as well as cryptocurrencies. We got to get back into that because I've been slacking in that area. But yeah. So investment, no political stuff in here. Okay. Bring that over here. The hidden things in front of your eyes. That's why I have two separate groups. Over here, we talk about NESARA, GESARA, politics, current events, QAnon, things that people consider false flag events or conspiracies, chemtrails, the whole 9 yards. All right. So go over there for that. Let's see how we're doing. All right, so here we go. Let's take a look at this real quick. Man, Canada, I'm trying to help you out, but I think the two I was anticipating really taking off don't seem to want to show any kind of love. Anyways, look, we're still doing good even after the market correction. So let's see how we're doing. Discovery Metals, when we first invested into it, was 31 cents. It's still up at $1.84, and that's even with the correction. Endeavor, look at that, 145 is up to 376. Alexco, 148 is at 262. So we're still doing good on these miners and precious metal stocks. First Majestic, 753, rebounded up to 1140. Meg Silver is at 987, is up to 1567. Silvercrest, 641, is now up to $8.93. WTI finally started to take off a little bit again. $2.11 went up to $2.54. XRP, I gotta admit, I'm a little impressed because they really didn't move at all. But when there was a correction, they actually didn't budge very much. They didn't go down. So when we first talked about it, was 18 cents. They're up at 28 cents. XLM still doubled from 5 cents to 10 cents. Ethereum was 173.41. As you can see over to the right, they're changing live. So let's go ahead and update that. So it's 387 flat. That's fine. So USAA precious metals, $17.06 up to $22.55. Bitcoin, 6,880.32. If I look over to the side, it looks like it dropped a little bit, 572.82. Let's be fair. So Long Care China, the Biofarm, 31.20 is up to 31.62. It actually jumped up there pretty good and then came back a little bit, man. I was disappointed. I was hoping it would continue to run. So, and then the other one, the cancer immunotherapy, 26.69, dropped down to 26.10 a little bit. So we got ARC over here, 56.27, that's 57.89. Drexion, still looking beautiful as ever, $63.70 when we first talked about it. It's up to 135.79. Pan America, 1974. It's up to $32.24. So these, I told you, these minor stocks and these precious metals, even though they took a little bit of a shellacking, still performing very well. Look at that. Fortuna was $2.38. It's one of my favorite ones, actually. So Fortuna, $2.38, still up to $6.05 by the end of the day. Wheaton was $35.01, is now at $49.38. Silver Corp, $3.36, up to $7.28. Barrick, $24.82, is up to $26.15. And my Canadian people over here, yeah, I'm trying to show you some love, and I picked these two, and I was hoping they would perform well, but they don't seem to perform the same way American miner stocks do for some reason. Anyways, over here we're looking at Calinex, $2.35, dropped down to $2.01. And Gold Mining Inc. was $2.32, dropped down to $2.26. Let's take a look at where we were. We're at 54% before. We are at 59%, so very good. So in case you're noticing, I did remove those other two, like I said I was going to do, which were the velocity ones, because I don't know why they're not moving. I haven't been able to figure out what the hell happened to those. But nonetheless, so I took that money, like I said, and I put it into gold and silver, okay? So, you can see right here, we're down a little bit. You know what I mean? This one looks like a lot just because, again, silver acts like a spastic child. It flies up and flies down. So I'm still not worried about it. I still think these are the better investments. In case you're wondering what this is, this was the gold and silver. When I convert something into gold and silver, I use the current dates, the date that I do it, so that you could see the difference. I don't want to lump them together because that's not right. We did this first group on the 7/28, this next one on 8/3, and this one on 8/10, okay? So you can see I'm in the hole here with these two Canadian ones. And where else am I? The cancer one, yeah, the one above it, the biopharma, took a big jump up and then came back down. Now look at this. Remember, I shaved. If you guys don't remember, let me show you something. Let me unhide. See this? I shaved. I sold $10,000 worth of my shares. Okay? So this is what I'm talking about, shaving. So when you make an investment and you're worried about how much you have out there to risk, you know what I did? I took our original $10,000 on these ones right here that look like this, and I sold each. I took $10,000 out of each of these ones and put it into gold and silver. So what I'm trying to show you is if you invest in something, you do what's called shaving, all right, just so you aware. If you're nervous and it gets up pretty high, you can sell some of your shares or recoup some of the money that you have out there that you've risked. Play with the house money. I did this on Discovery Metals. Look at this. This is the 10,000 is out of it. My original investment is out. This is all pure profit. Look at between that one and Endeavor. Look how high they are. Still riding good. Discovery, so you can imagine, had I left the 10,000 on here, this one would be 54, this one would be 27. All right? So still kicking took us. So look at that. Discovery Metals and Endeavor seem to be and Drexion seem to be the two really outstanding stocks to be holding when it comes to miners and precious metals. Actually, if you look at all of them, they're all performing really well. So what I'll do is I'll just keep an eye on this because I'm recouping. If last time we did this, I was at 54%. Even with these small hits in here, and we took a hit on the stock market, that's how well this portfolio was performing. Even after recouping from what happened yesterday, I'm still up 59%. That's outperforming the top dogs still. So, don't get me wrong, I'm not a professional at this, but I would say that's pretty impressive if you ask me, considering who am I? You know what I mean? I'm one of you guys. I'm an average person. This is just me sharing my fictitious portfolio. And we went through it, and it is outperforming a lot of great people. Of course, just so you're aware, this is before taxes and fees, because I hear about that if I don't mention that. All right? So Drexion, beautiful. Discovery Metals, man, phenomenal. Phenomenal. Back on April 21, see if you dump $10,000. At $10,000 in there, you'd have 54 right now. Above. So it's at 44,000. That would have been a hell of an investment. Can you imagine dumping in like 100,000 into there? Good Lord, man, you'd have $440,000 had you dumped in 100,000 into it. So again, I still think the right investment is in gold and silver. So yesterday, you guys saw what happened. We all know people panicked. Gold and silver dropped. So did the miners. So did the precious metal stock. They all took a correction. But even so, look at this. still up, still up. So as gold and silver is recovering, this will start to increase. So I'm gonna go ahead and save that, close that. All right, so also what I noticed is that cryptocurrencies did a market correction as well. Very interesting. So that, to me, again, looked good. When you see gold and silver decoupling itself from what was going on in the market, and as well as cryptocurrencies, this is a good sign. We don't want things that we consider to be safe havens to invest into moving up and down with the market. That's no bueno, man. We don't want that to happen. We want them to be independent. Again, you're starting to see a slight drop in gold and silver. What did I say? Don't panic, buy on the dip. All right. You know, there's plenty of experts out there, you know, kind of chuckling about this drop. They're saying we haven't even started the true, real rush to precious metals. Although I say we did a pretty damn good job, if you ask me. Okay. So we will watch the gold and silver market. I still think that's one of our best bets at this moment. I'm very happy about my choices into moving into precious metals. So yesterday when people were panicking, they're like, oh my God, I lost like $4,000. One person's telling me, oh man, I lost $10,000. Some of you lost a lot more. I said, no, you didn't lose it. You didn't lose anything. You're just down that much right now. You don't lose it until you actually sell it. If you sell it at a loss, then that's a loss. See what I'm saying? But if you still have the precious metals and you haven't sold it, there's no loss. I see what you're saying. You lost ground on your investment. Okay, and what did I say was going to happen? Buy on a dip, add to your inventory, and hang tight. It's going to go back up. And it recouped pretty decently, by the way. So, again, we're still a little far off the over 2,000 mark. And silver did a pretty good job of rebounding. It'll get back up there. But for most of us who know about the markets and we love to buy on a dip, to us right now, this is a good thing. And why that is it allows us an opportunity, again, to add more to our inventory, our stacks of precious metals. We could buy them now a little bit cheaper than where they were. You know, people are like, man, I wish I would have got it when it was like 25 bucks. You know what I mean? Or I wish I would have got it when it was like 30 bucks. Well, now is your chance. Do you see what we're talking about? So this isn't always a bad thing. A bad thing is if it goes down and stays down for a long, long time. That's a bad thing. A market correction was expected. I warned you it was going to happen. The experts were saying September. I said, nope, it's going to happen in October or August, and it happened. All right? I told you it was going to happen, but we're looking good. You should be very excited about it. I know I am, and it got me a chance to pick some more up today. A little bit lower. So for those of you who are going, I can't afford it right now. I can't. No, here's your chance. It dropped down. All right, you guys? So good. I told you it was going to rebound. I know it's showing red right now, but it did absolutely rebound. You can look at, let's look at the 5 day. Let's look at 5. So you can see over, where are we at here? Not Wednesday. Here we go. Tuesday. See this? Tuesday. So where did it start? Where's the drop? Started. So here we go. On the 11th, we were up here, 2,028 bucks. Good Lord, Tuesday. Keep going. Yeah. It was down about 1,900. Actually, I believe it actually got down around 1,800. So at $1,900 by Tuesday. Today's Wednesday, and we're right back up 1932. All right, you guys? So anyways, don't panic. This is an artificial pump. I don't know where the hell this is coming from. Why do? I told you guys what this is. I don't trust those numbers. They're doing what they can to keep it afloat, keep people from pushing the gold and silver prices up so it don't cause a flood of people going, but I think it's too late. So anyways, there you go. Like I said, don't panic. It did recover. Again, if you're thinking about buying precious metals, go check out our friends at Money Metals. So that's it for now. So not bad. I went from 54 to 59. I'd say that's a pretty good fictitious portfolio if you get my drift, all right? Anyways, if you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so. Because when you do, it helps out the channel. And I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later.